welcome to the Aligned Life podcast. This is Nicole, and together we're going to be diving into all things wellness, personal development, mindset, yoga, meditation, money mindset, all of those things. So if any of those interest you, please stay around. And if you are also interested in creating a life of more abundance and freedom, which is my ultimate goal, I have also created a 7-day Abundance Now program. You can find the link to that in my bio on my Instagram account at aligned.life. I hope that I can inspire you guys to live a life that's in alignment with your deepest desires. So with that, let's dive into today's topic. Hey everyone, we're going to have a very quick, sweet, short, and inspiring conversation about debt. So here's the thing. I did not grow up in a family environment, educational system where debt was really talked about or really talked about in a positive light. So when I talk about money or abundance or anything or manifestation on all of my channels, I am always talking about the energy behind all of this. I believe that everything is connected. I believe that everything is energy. So I hope that if you're here, you probably think that. If not, maybe you're trying to come around to it. But I just wanted to get into the mindset around debt and how we can rewire it to be in our favor. I have been through really rough seasons with my debt and really good seasons with my debt. I made a recent YouTube video about how you can pay off your debt faster while still buying your coffee. And I would highly suggest to go and look at that video as well. I'll link it in the show notes below. But what I want to say about this whole topic is that whenever we can get in the mindset of creating a positive relationship with something, we can cultivate a better relationship with it and therefore choose to pay off our debt faster or choose to not let it completely destroy our confidence. I know that I have definitely allowed my debt in the past to completely destroy my confidence and my self-worth. So what I want to get across and make very clear in this podcast is that your worth is never dependent on how much money you have or how much debt you hold, period. I truly believe that abundance is everyone's birthright. And if you have ever read the book called A Happy Pocket Full of Money, I want you to read that book because it is such a good message about how the energetics of money truly work and how to rewire your mindset around having a flow of money and a good relationship with money. And the relationship that we have with debt should be the exact same way because it's money. So what I mean by this, when I was in my really bad seasons, of course, I'm the typical millennial. I have a bunch of student loan debt. I've had and held credit card debt here and there, but I don't hold it all the time just because it's not something that I really want. And I only try to hold credit card debt in regards to building my credit. But what I want to say about my student loans is that I have absolutely let them in the past recently, very recently, completely destroy my self-worth and my self-confidence. And even doing all this energetic work, I've done a lot of personal development work and I still let myself get down in this area because I do focus so much on money. Every single day we interact with money. It dictates our relationships, our experiences, our daily life. It is a big factor. And I just want to encourage you to try and maybe rewire how you're thinking of your debt. How I've done this for myself is I will take out a journal and I will ask myself these questions. First question is my identity tied to my debt and tied to my income? Then write out your truth. my truth is that no, my identity is not tied to my worth and my identity is not tied to my income. I believe that we are all part of a source energy that is so much greater than any material thing on this physical planet. Like, there is no God looking down on us and judging us based off of our income and how much debt we hold. It is simply not true. And even look in your personal relationships. Like, do you value the relationships that you have with your friends and your family off of how much debt they have? Like, no, you would never do that because someone's self worth is not based off of how much money they have or debt they hold. So please just think about that when you go to judge yourself about how much debt you're holding because it is not true. And the second question that I try to ask myself is how does my debt serve me? I can look back at my education system and be very, very upset and mad about the fact that I literally am not using my degree today. I went to college for 5 years. I was so close to graduating, which is a very long story. But, anyways, I did not end up graduating with a full degree, and I'm not even using the degree that I was interested in while I was in college. Yes, do I believe that a lot of the classes that I take serve me today because I'm still implementing them in some way or shape or form, but overall, my degree is has nothing to do with what I'm doing today. So, I can look at that experience and be really upset that I guess air quoting here, wasted my money on that education. But when I think about it, at that certain point of my life, it was a good decision for me. It allowed me to move out of my parents' house, to go to a college town, to get away, to kind of, I guess, adult a little bit. Not that college is really adulting, let's be honest. But I was able to figure out life. I was able to have a really good experience, and I was able to meet a lot of really good people. I had so many good experiences during those 5 years of being in college that I'm really grateful for. And when I think of that as a part of the debt, it makes me not feel as bad about having it because I appreciate the experience that it allowed me to have. I did not work the majority of the time that I was going to college, and it allowed me the freedom to be able to just kinda hang out, be young, and enjoy my life, to be honest. And so I choose to look at that experience as something that served me, helped me grow as a person, and helped me through that period of my life, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that. When we look at debt and we look at the ways of how it is allowing us to thrive and how it is serving us and our life, we can completely transform our energetic relationship to the debt itself. And when you have more of a positive relationship to something, you allow yourself to actually look at your debt. There's so many people that avoid looking at their debt because they're scared of the number and they're terrified that they're never going to be able to pay it off. And that kind of relationship is what keeps you from paying off your debt. It's what keeps you from being in an energetic alignment of allowing more money to flow to you. When you decide that you're going to be grateful for the debt that you have, and you also decide that, yes, you do want to pay off the debt, and that is your intention, you're going to have so much more fun paying off your debt. You're going to be in a better state of mind. And when you can pay these off from a loving, energetic space, you'll enjoy the experience and you'll be able to pay them off faster than you would if you were ignoring them in the first place. So please, all I want to do is give you a little nugget, drop a little hint as to maybe if you are struggling with the debt that you are currently holding right now, to switch your mindset, to figure out how you can make this serve you, how you can think of this subject in a positive light, how you can be grateful for the debt that you have and the opportunities that it has given you, and then focus on paying it off. There's so much talk about the whole financial industry and how we need to go on a strict budget and limit our lives and basically live in a hole for a year in order to get ahead financially. But I do not want you to shame yourself for holding debt. That is the last thing I want you to do. I want you to open your mind to the fact that we live in an abundant universe, and also the fact that you freaking don't know like how much time we have left on this earth. So enjoy your life. Yes, please be responsible. Don't go and take out $1 billion in loans, but like have fun, enjoy life, allow yourself to be an open vessel for opportunities and more money to flow to you. And I promise you, the universe will reward you when you are grateful for the debt that you've had because of the experiences that it's given you, and you're grateful for the money that is coming in to help you pay this off. So please, just a little thought. Hope this helps you, and have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time. As always, thank you guys for listening. And if you're wanting more content from me, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at aligned.life. And I will be releasing new podcasts every Thursday. So if you want to keep in touch, please do. And I hope you have an amazing night, day, morning, whatever it may be for you. So we'll talk to you soon.